guys, Jay! Welcome back to the channel. Holy crap, guys, it's already been one heck of a crazy day with the Yojo June reveals, and now, thanks to good friend of the channel, Roy Clote, I found out that Mondo Beast Man has appeared in the wild. No pun intended, and he's looking beastly. If you enjoyed this type of content, guys, please consider subscribing to the channel. I post up to 2 episodes a week, and I hope you guys enjoy. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you guys will always know when new episodes are posted. Guys, without further ado, let's take a look at what Roy sent me and how it blew my mind today. And you guys will not believe how big this beast really is. Let's have a look. Give a huge shout out to friend of the channel Roy Clote, who's always keeping me on my toes when it comes to new releases. He sent me a message earlier today, and it was a collection of images which showcased what appeared to be Mondo related products specifically from Master Universe. Oh my god, guys, this is absolutely crazy. Heading over to Master Universe Mondo fans on Facebook, scrolling down from the top, we can actually see that people have been sharing these awesome new photos of Beastman, including Chad Santos here, who saw this monster on Twitter. Las Vegas Funkoholics, some amazing new features for Master Universe. As a matter of fact, in one of their latest posts, which was posted only about 4 hours ago, we can indeed see Beastman, He-Man, She-Ra, the new Triclops in the display. Holy crap, look at the size of Beastman. Dwarfs all 3 of these figures on the shelf. Oh my goodness, guys. The next images come from Toy Shiz on Facebook. Guys, definitely give Toy Shiz a like and a follow. Tell him that Jay sent you. As many of you know, he is a wonderful source of information for brand new figures that are coming out. And I gotta tell you, he really came through for Master Universe fans today. Check it out, everybody. He goes on to say, "Hello, Beastie!" On display at this year's Licensing Expo 2023, here's a look at the upcoming 1/6 Beastman from their amazing He-Man toy line. Prototype shown. Looking for more details soon to come. Let's have a look at these guys. This is going to be ridiculous. Oh my god, he is huge! Now, we already saw him on the lineup standing aside all of those figures, He-Man, She-Ra, and of course Trapjaw, but looking at him here, he just looks beastly. He is insane. Oh my goodness, that facial sculpt, it really does harken back to the actual 1982 design. I just can't believe this. Look at those fangs. That face paint, oh my gosh. That huge medallion which just helps him to control beasts. That furry mane, which is probably from another animal entirely. And it looks like it's soft goods if I'm not mistaken. My gosh, look at those horns protruding from the armor. One of them is broken. Oh my god, even his bicep covers, they really are reminiscent of the original Beastman. Here he is, closer up, and he looks just menacing. Oh my god, that stare. It is really just piercing into my soul. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. That is some sort of matted texture, sort of felt, soft goods. That's crazy. That's going to be kind of hard to maintain as well, I think. Definitely have to keep an eye on that because dust is going to get on that pretty quickly, I think. That medallion which he wears to control beasts is just absolutely ridiculous. They really have paid a lot of attention to his facial sculpt. Holy crap. And although there's no soft goods in the face, you can really see all the wonderful detail in there with the wash that really helps to bring out the texture and really shows that there's a lot of fur on his face. It's kind of funny. He's got a no hair on his head, just his cranium, and almost a bony plate which protrudes from the top. It's kind of like something which, if you got head-butted by him, that would be a real headache that you'd be able to get. Look at some of these rich details here in the belt. All those bones. I love the fact that it's a golden type of material that he wears, and it really has that patina look, almost as if it's been in his family for generations. I do love the fact that you can actually tell this is somewhat roughed out with metal sheets. It's just beautiful. I love the spikes that are protruding from here. Isn't that kind of dangerous for anybody who's walking around? I guess that's what happens when you're, as wild and as beastly as Beastman. His loincloth is actually made of a tattered material, more leather in its appearance. I'm pretty sure that actually is soft goods. It doesn't look like it's made of plastic at all. Yeah, you can even see some of the fraying on the sides. This is ridiculous. I think one of the bones is actually attached with a real rope, as well as the skull. That's a level of detail I really was not expecting, but I just love it. Thank you, Mondo. This is ridiculous. Even his wristbands have some of that matted, it's almost like a felt material, but again, this is going to be a nightmare when it comes to really keeping it clean. I don't know if that was the best decision, but it just looks amazing. Look at his legs. That's right, I'm telling you to look at his legs. They are so wonderfully sculpted, and again, that wonderful wash and color treatment, just gorgeous. That matted texture really is something which I am kind of worried about. It even seems sticky in some cases. I wonder if that was done on purpose to actually give it, you know, a wet, weathered look. Looking at the wristband again, we can see that this side actually used to have some sort of shackle. So he's actually broken his bonds and been released from whatever prison he was interned in. And then there's that wonderful claw device, which again is supposed to be a nod to the original figure from 1982. You can sort of make it out right here. You can see that there's actually some sort of claw on top of his hands. So it's really a wonderful nod that Mondo has actually included that in this particular design. Those shin pads are just gnarly. Oh my goodness. Look at those spikes just protruding from the knees. The wonderful work that's done around the knee pads as well. All the rivets that are holding everything together. It's just beautiful. I even love the small spikes on the actual shin pads themselves and the buckles that are on the back to secure the whole thing. Wow, what an attention to detail. They're even cracking in certain areas, showing that he actually lives in these things. He never takes this stuff off. It's just ridiculous. And look at those crazy toes. Oh my goodness, those claws. They're just pitch black. And you can tell he runs around barefoot everywhere. If that is the new stand, I really am excited by that, because in terms of their other stands, they've always had this weird pattern for Mondo with a big M on it, and I would really much prefer something like this going forward. That looks amazing. Whoa, man, that's crazy. That face is one that only a mother could love, really. Holy crap. Look at those well-defined blue lines, that white face paint. This is crazy. I really am enjoying the way this looks. I wonder if that actually has some history towards it, or if they're actually going to write a mythos around that. Maybe he was part of a circus troupe and they actually painted his face like that and now he wears it as a badge of honor. I don't know. It's crazy to think about that. Look at his teeth. Oh my goodness. I'm really loving this guy. He really is absolutely incredible. Beastman, 1/6 collectible prototype shown pending licensing approval. This is still not an approved prototype yet. If anything, this is definitely something to look forward to. Holy crap, everybody. He looks absolutely ridiculous. Guys, what an incredible revelation today for the Master of the Universe from Mondo. I want to give a huge shout out to Shiz, who provided those wonderful images, Master of the Universe Mondo fans on Facebook, Las Vegas Funkoholics, and of course, Roy Clote. Thank you so much, my friend. This was amazing. Guys, I can't believe how big this guy is. He's going to be absolutely huge. And I'm just kind of like beside myself as to how much this is going to cost. I mean, come on. Mondo He-Man, you know, deluxe, upwards of $250, $260. You know, God knows how much Skeletor is going to cost. And this guy being nearly, like, you know, 2 heads higher than He-Man? Oh my God. It's going to be a $300 figure for sure. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Are you interested in this and are surprised that this actually showed up in the wild of all places at a, admittedly, you know, expo for licensing, where it's supposed to be, you know, in terms of like getting more attention for these types of things. But the fact that we're seeing this early gives me hope that this thing will actually come out exactly the way it looks right now, because it looks absolutely amazing. Or are you kind of on the fence about this because of the overall overwhelming costs that are associated with it? I mean, come on. He-Man is $260 as a deluxe, and this one looks absolutely beastly, and it's probably going to be upwards of $300. So is that somewhere in your price range, and can you afford it right now, given the current climate of toys in the industry? Or are you absolutely super pumped for this, and you cannot wait to get this into your collection? Much the same way I can't wait until we get Skeletor and Battle Cat into my collection soon. Guys, let me know those comments in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please do leave me a like. It really does help me out. And if you're in the position to help the channel, please consider checking out my Patreon page. It's Mega J Retro on Patreon. Guys, the patrons and channel members of this channel help me make wonderful episodes every single week, and I couldn't do it without them. They are the best. Thank you so much for your support, everybody. It really means the world to me. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. We have the power, everybody. We have the power. And Mondo, man, you guys are killing it right now. Good journey. Geek proud. I want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon and channel member supporters. Thank you so much, everybody. It's thanks to your support that this channel continues to grow, and I really could not have done this without you. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support, guys. It really means a lot and really helps the channel to keep growing.